Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Thank you so much for your support and your love, your comments. Thank you so much. I totally appreciate everything. I really enjoyed the coronation. I was just talking to my husband. He said he loved the Abbey. He said it's something spiritual about that place. It's just so beautiful. The gold, the decorations, how they brought the Abbey just in our living rooms to see this golden goddess place. It was just magnificent. And then the coach, the king and queen coming to the ceremony in that gold, beautiful, my God, coach. Now that they set it off, I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And then I like, so I'm talking about the outfits now. Loved William's outfit. Thought future king all the way. Boom. He's so ready. I love the colors, the dark colors on him. It was beautiful. I loved how he was up there with his father. We'll get to that. Didn't care for Sophie's outfit. When I first saw it, I was like, okay. She looks busy. So then I moved on. I said, hopefully Kate's a little better. And then when I first saw her, I was like, whoa, she is beautiful. She's like this beautiful, beautiful goddess. And then I saw her outfit and I got really disappointed. Sorry, I didn't care for it at all. I thought it was too busy. Pick a color. You had red, blue, and it was just, it didn't do it for me. The outfit failed. And I'm not like the fashion police, and I'm not really good at all that. But no, I really wish she had a blue with her husband, kind of was on that level. I really feel like she should have had her own outfit, her and William. And she should have just had on something matching her husband. She looked like she didn't match her husband at all. I didn't care for it. Now let's get to tiara. I don't know whose stupid idea was it for the women not to wear tiaras. You got tiaras in the vault sitting there for what? For it to collect dust? I mean, this is America's time, the UK time, everybody's time to see these tiaras that they keep talking about in these vaults. But if you keep hiding them, we'll never get to see them. Because people don't always see Catherine, the Princess of Wales, in a tiara. Only on special occasions. And we're not there. It's not like the special occasion is live on TV and we get to see the tiara. Messed that up. I did like the flower thing that she had. My thing is, she could have had that on during the day when she was walking through the pub. or pub or through the street with the white on. I thought she looked cute. But I don't know. For me, I would have been wearing outfits all the way up into the coronation to show you guys I'm coming. No, it is Charles' moment, but it's your moment too. And I just think that they failed with her outfit and the tiara. I was really looking forward to Kate's ensemble and to see that flower thing around her head, which was pretty. But it didn't make a statement. It didn't say, here I am, I'm the next queen, I'm the boop, boop, boop. Very disappointed. Charlotte looks so beautiful. Now, I loved hers. Her rose tiara. But why didn't she have her own little baby tiara? Her own small tiara. Didn't like that. Okay, moving on from the outfit. Disappointed. Harry walks in. Harry looks like he plays the part. Yes, I'm here, walks in, do his normal. He really doesn't, he really is not looking for a whole lot because he knows what he has done. But you could tell that Eugene and Beatrice, it was hard. They did the best that they could with Harry because they don't trust him either. They don't know what's going on with Harry either. They feel probably betrayed by his wife. I believe everybody feels betrayed by Meghan. And so I just want to talk about when I first saw Harry for the first time, my first thought was, wow, he looks alone. What happened to this woman that was going to stand by him, be by him, and walk with him no matter what? What happened to the pledge? Could you imagine Catherine not being there for William? That's what separates Meghan from the women from the kids. Meghan's a child. Because Meghan is still trying to get things like she did at 2 years old. I want. When my daughter walks into a store and I said, pick what you want. You get one thing, pick it. And it might be 2 or 3 in her hand. And so we have to figure things out. But she's like that child that's not going to leave until she gets it. Or makes a scene, or, that's what she portrays us. That's how she portrays herself. But let me tell you, Harry looked to me, not at first, he just looked awkward, like he didn't belong. It looked weird because he wasn't up there with his brother, beside his dad. He wasn't there to do those things. And I don't blame Harry, I blame his wife. I blame his wife for putting him in the situation that he's in with his entire family and his country. And the disgusting part about the whole thing is that she's always running. She's not there. And I don't care what her stupid reason is, because she keeps coming up with one. The reason why she didn't come, the bottom line is that she left her husband out to dry like she does all the time. He's on his own. She does the dirty work, and then she leaves him out. If they were going to rush back so quickly for Archie's birthday party, then why didn't his mother do the same and try to be there for her husband? Because he looked odd. He looks like he's on the verge of separation and divorce, because that's how the scene looked. It looked like Harry didn't have a support system. It looks like Harry's wife wasn't there to support him and be there for him and hold his hand. She wasn't even at the cottage saying, oh, I'm going to be right here waiting for you until you get home because I'm going to support you. No, she's on her new brand and what she wants and her new look. Her new agency is going to bring her out right after the coronation without Harry. It's just sad how she treats someone that did so much for her. It's sad that she treats Harry with such little respect. And no one cares because everybody's upset with Harry. But Harry did it for her. He did all that he has done to make his country dislike him for her. And then at the end of the day, where is she? Where are you after I put myself on the line, my reputation, cut off my family for you, wasn't able to pledge allegiance to my father during the coronation, haven't been able to talk to my dad or my brother because of you, Meghan. But instead of you supporting me, you go hide behind Archie's birthday party or the fact that you don't want to take the limelight. You wasn't. The royal family was not going to let you steal the limelight because you wasn't going to be on the balcony. You wasn't going to be in one of those coaches. Archie wasn't going to have a moment in time. All of these things that you wanted and demanded, you wasn't going to get. And that's why you didn't want to come, because you didn't want to be in the back with Eugene and Beatrice. Because how quickly Harry rides in there and how quickly Harry rides out, they don't interact with many people and much. So, yes, Meghan probably would have got booed, but it wouldn't have been a big boo. You barely saw Harry, so you don't even know if Harry was booed or not because it was so quickly. They set it up where he couldn't be egged. In my mind, they took care of Harry very well. They made sure that he was taken great care of. And they put him back there with Eugenie and Beatrice's husbands. Because if you notice, he wasn't talking to Eugene and Beatrice. They were just trying to be as nice as they could to the traitor. And then he was talking to the husbands. And thank God for the husbands, because no one wants to talk to him. And did you see how far away he was from his father and his brother? And it's got more to do with him just not being a senior royal anymore. Because I don't think if Meghan hadn't had Harry do all his shenanigans, that he would have been that far in the back. And that he probably would have been able to pledge his allegiance to his father. But since he's not doing that anyway and writing porn books, does it really matter? It almost felt like Harry didn't even exist, but only for a moment. It really didn't put the focus on Harry. Harry was almost like he wasn't even there. But the moment that struck me the most is when he was walking alone in the middle. WME, where is Meghan? Why isn't she supporting her husband? Is it over? Is she done with him? Is it divorce time? Was the Laker game an inside look of she's going to be doing this alone? Because that's what everybody's talking about. I do feel like Harry would be so much happier without her. I also like the preacher. He was awesome. He said some wonderful things. He talked about serving. He talked about pledging. He talked about being a part and sacrificing. How Charles was going to have to sacrifice his life for all of you. And that he's been doing that and he's doing it. I love that. I love how William got on his knees and told his dad, that he would pledge his life to him and serve him. And then also gave him a kiss. I think his father was I don't think that was planned. And I feel like his father was grateful for it. And then he's got his wayward son in the audience looking. And can't be a part of that because his wife has destroyed that relationship. And as she destroys relationship, she sits on the sidelines and watches them be destroyed. She watches them from Montecito, Hollywood, California, where she is starting her new life. Oprah helped destroy that relationship too. She gave them the platform to get on there and lie. And so I do blame Oprah Winfrey for some of the strife. I do. But it was a bittersweet sadness to see Harry alone. Yes and no. You almost want him to be alone. You feel like he's going to flourish or be better than what he is right now with this wicked witch that people are looking at and pointing fingers and saying, it's your fault. It's your fault that the coronation, that Harry's alone. It's your fault that his family's not talking to him. It's his fault that he's sitting in the audience and not pledging his allegiance to his dad. It's your fault, Meghan, to help him write that porn book. It's your fault that you decided that you want your brand was more important than going to support Harry. It's your fault that since you didn't get a place on the balcony, that you didn't want to be a part of it. She serves no purpose to the monarchy. She serves no purpose to the people there. She serves no purpose to Harry. She is full of wasted space. She's not going to add anything positive to the royal family, but other than she's going to remove She's a taker. She takes things and break them and crumble them up and manipulate them. And at the end, this is the outcome. Harry's walking in alone. He never, ever probably pictured himself doing something like this. But he showed up. And I think in your face, Meghan, because I don't think that she was pushing him and wanting him and glorifying him to go support his dad. No, because she wants him to support her brand and her stuff. But how funny, he's not involved in any of that. And maybe it is time for Meghan to go off to do her own thing and do her dreams. Maybe this royal life wasn't for her, as we can see. And maybe it is time for her to skedoodle. But why would you remove an heir to the throne, one of them, part of that family? Why would you destroy those relationships and then run? I call her running from responsibility, running from the damage that she has caused, and now she's sitting back looking at it on TV and watching her husband do it alone. Well, this is my first take on it. You guys let me know what you think. Again, I thought it was beautiful and lovely. Seeing everybody on the balcony was beautiful. It was wonderful. I can't wait to see what else is going to be going on. The concert, seeing more outfits, seeing what else is new. You tell me what you thought that you saw from Harry. Let me know what you thought about the entire coronation. Her outfit. Didn't do it. Nope. Beautiful, but not enough. Have a wonderful day, guys. Let me know how you celebrated the coronation. I was up. I fell asleep a few times, and then I finally fell asleep. My husband got up this morning, was watching it, and said he finished watching the rest of it. I got up and watched more of it. Beautiful, I think. And then you saw Harry skipping out the back door. Goodbye. He's going back home. I think it was awesome to see him, though. I really do. It was, the last thing I want to say is it wasn't, you can feel the relevance of Harry. You saw it. You saw him being in the back. You saw him not being felt important, a senior royal. You felt that he lost his stripes, and the one that took the stripes, made him lose his stripes, wasn't even there by his side. And I got home. I know I was finna go, but I'm back because this is what's on my mind. So you take Meghan, and she creates this war against Harry and his family and his country. And she does this for her own personal brand so that she could come back to the United States, live next to Oprah, and start creating herself. But as she was creating her, whatever she calls it, her brand, she was trashing the family at the same time. And trying to tell us that a fairy tale existed. Well, you never had a brand before Harry, and Harry allowed you, the royal family, it wasn't Harry, it was the royal family, the monarchy allowed you to become a global notoriety to help you be able to do what you couldn't do on your own when you didn't have it. And now for the last 4 or 5 years, you've been trashing your family, trying to be a brand and tell us about a fairy tale. Well, again, your brand never exists because you never had one. You were a woman that worked at Suits that no one knew about. Again, you didn't have a brand. You were trying to get one, but you needed a muscle. And Harry became that. And you became a global instant icon, a figure. And then, so because it was all about your brand, so you needed that to boost it. And so you got that. And then now it's time for you to go so you can start it. And so you come over here, but in the interim, you want to trash the family. For whatever reason, money, to say that it wasn't your fault. They threw you to the wolves and you had to leave to come do your brand. You and Harry were running for your lives. You want to live a private life. No, you want to live a Hollywood life. You left that out. You thought that we would just be like, okay. You lied. And so she's accomplishing the things that she said that she wanted to accomplish. Notoriety. Her brand can't get off the ground because of the trashing. Because of the fake fairy tale. The Lakers game is fake. It doesn't exist. So that story isn't happening. Gail, Tyler Perry, and Oprah, while you're trying to push the narrative that these two people are in love. If you have two people in love, then where's the partner? Why would she leave her husband alone? Why would Harry walk down the aisle of his father's coronation because Meghan decides that she doesn't want to go because she's not going to be the center of attention? And so she's over here, she's getting her brand together, she's doing everything that she set out to do. And at the cost of Harry losing his country, his family, his father, and his brother. And after she's done the damage, she no longer wants to deal with it anymore. And she says, Harry, you go. That's your father. That's your family. And I'm not a part of that anymore. You go deal with that. I don't like them. I just needed you guys to get me where I'm at. And now that I'm here, you go. I don't care if they see the kids. And so the fake fairy tale happened. And then you have her brand. And then you have the fact that, okay, they're no longer useful to Meghan. So you go, Harry, go by yourself. He looked weird by himself. I don't care if she was supposed to be there or not supposed to be there. And it was good that she wasn't, but it was weird. And the weird part about it is that it just keeps telling me a story about her. It keeps telling me that she's only thinking about herself. It's only about Meghan and her brand and what she wants. And now that she's created this war against them, she's not even there to be a part of it. The main general, the general that started the fight, the person that started the war, now is backing, is don't want to face what she started because it's nothing in it for her. And so she's going to sit this one out, Harry, and work with the agency that's going to bring her brand up, because that's what it's all about. It was never about marrying you and being part of your family and being part of this institution. It was never about serving the queen, because serving the queen means being present and being there and supporting your husband, because the queen, that's the queen's grandson. And if you're not taking care of him, then it's just what I said. You were never going to support anyone. It was all about her. But she had to create the story that there were these bad people. Because if she didn't, then she would be the bad person. And you are the bad person. Have a great day, guys.